What's up, people? I'm going to tell you what the hell happened and the reason why it's been so long since my last upload. First of all, some of you may have noticed that this isn't my bike, and well done to you. Have a brownie point, sir. Let me just caveat here, asterisk on the side. I know full well that I have the best subscribers in the world. So one of my subscribers, WightRider, has very, very generously lent me his bike today so that I can get a video recorded for the rest of you guys. I'll put a link to his Twitter in the description, and as and when he gets his YouTube channel up and running, we'll have to give him a shout to thank him for his help today. So this is his 2009 Triumph Street Triple. I haven't ridden for a month, and as soon as we get going, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you what happened, and... uh-oh. There we go. I didn't think she was going to start for a second there. I was like, shit. It's the last thing I fucking need right now, is to borrow someone else's bike and then say it's broken. So what the hell happened, you're asking? Well, we got paid 2 weeks before Christmas, essentially turning January into a 6-week stretch rather than a month. So Christmas was a heavy month for me financially, as it is for everyone. You all know that. And on top of that, it was my son's birthday. It's like paying for Christmas twice for him. On top of all this happening, in this 6-week long break between being paid, I got the world's fattest nail in the tyre on my bike. Annoyingly, that tyre was only about 400 miles old. I didn't have the money to repair it because it was such a heavy month financially. I couldn't afford to do it, so the bike just had to sit in my shed for like 3 weeks, and I was just looking sorry for itself while I sat in my bedroom crying and masturbating, because it's all I knew how to do. Anyway, that's what happened. That's why I haven't had a video out for so long, and I kept thinking to myself, shall I make something kind of camera in hand, kind of like actual video blogger style, rather than moto vlogger style, you know, talking into my camera, like holding it. I don't know, is that the kind of things that you guys would want? I mean, I wanted to update you guys for a while about what's happening, which I do via Twitter. I'm always active on Twitter, so if you are interested in what's happening, then please do follow me on Twitter. My little link is in the bottom left of the screen there. Check that out. I'm very vocal on that. I'm active on it all the time. I guess it wouldn't hurt to do something. You stay the fuck away from me, you son of a bitch. I guess it wouldn't hurt to do something a little different every now and then, as long as the channel doesn't totally change, which is not what I want. Like I said in the previous video about wanting to do the odd product review, I think I could have been a little bit clearer about what I intended with that. I didn't mean that I'm going to be going around begging people to give me stuff to review. That's not what I meant. What I meant by that was I would like to review for you products that I have come across that are so good, or like that deserve your attention, because I feel like maybe you guys aren't aware of it. It's one of the problems with YouTube, having some kind of communication medium that's predominantly one-sided. So for instance, you know how you can misconstrue a text or an email, that kind of stuff, because of the way you read it versus the way that it was actually written. Things like capitalization and grammar are massively important. They're the difference between sentences like, thank you sir, I helped my Uncle Jack off the horse, and I helped my Uncle Jack off the horse. Right? Pretty big difference there. Pretty big difference. And when you're making videos on YouTube, sometimes you can say something and people will interpret it completely differently. Not all that long ago, some guy sent me a message saying that I can drop the alpha male act, you know, and I can stop trying to be the big hard man and this or that and the other. And honestly, I had no fucking clue what he was talking about. I was like, dude, what, really? Okay. Honestly, I've no idea what you're talking about. I don't see myself that way. That sucks, really. What makes you think that I feel that way? And then he replied back, oh, well, I guess I wasn't really quite expecting a reply like that. Guess I misjudged you. I'm sorry. And then I fell off my fucking chair, set on fire and exploded, because I've never had anyone apologise to me on the internet like that guy did. I was like, whoa, I'm pretty sure the earth has just been knocked off its axis and we're all about to die in an inferno of pain and envy and all this kind of shit. Wow. So that was a lesson for me, big time, that I have to be somewhat careful about what I say in terms of getting across what I mean, but at the same time I'm still going to talk a whole bunch of shit, because that's what I do. I speak shit and I'm not sorry about it. That's what I do. I enjoy it and it's fun. I'm going to be sarcastic and stupid, and if you don't like it, fair enough, man, fair enough. And if you do, great. Glad to have you here. Otherwise, yeah, if I'm not your thing, that's fair dues, man. You don't know what it's like. We're all human, right? We all say things, or like think and mean things, and then say something totally different. Like meeting a nice girl at the bar. You want to go over there and say, hi there, my name is Smo, nice to meet you. And what comes out your mouth is, I want to fuck your face. And then only when you you wake up a little, you think, oh shit, wait a minute, hang on, that came out totally wrong. That's not what I meant to say. Well, it kind of is, but I didn't mean to say it like that. I meant to be a little bit more tactful. What a tit. Well, I just actually have to take a minute to say that I'm really enjoying this bike, actually. It's so similar to mine. It doesn't really feel like I'm riding a different bike, really. Not really. The only thing that reminds me of it every now and then are the rear view mirrors, and you know, occasionally I'll look around and I'll notice the colour is different. I'm like, what the fuck's happened? Oh yeah, it's not my bike. When I went to get it, it was a hell of an evening. Okay, so I went round there on, I think it was Friday evening after finishing work. Badger and I drove over in the Impreza, and he texted me and said, look, my garage doesn't have lighting. It's got no lecky. So could you sort of park the car in such a way that the headlights are, you know, lighting up the garage so we can see what we're doing? So I'm like, yeah, sure, no worries, man. Pull up, leave the lights on in the car, and we head up to the garage to get the bike out, and, you know, shit happens. We start chin wagging, talking bollocks, and I don't know, just something in me said, maybe you should go and start the car, man. Just go and see if it'll start. And I walk over to the car, it's fucking flattened the battery, didn't we? Dickheads. Anyway, we got it bump started, and by now time is getting on, okay? It's a Friday night, it's a stream night. This is one of the nights that I go on twitch.tv and I stream at 8 PM. So I'm thinking, fuck's sakes, now the pressure's on. It's like almost 7 o'clock. The stream starts at 8. So Badger drives the car home. I then have to go to my parents' place because I've ordered a new graphics card, which was delivered to their house. I then was like, right, I've got time to do this. You know what it's like when you order something and it's new and exciting and you're like, I want it now. I want it right now. I have to go and get it. I don't care if I inconvenience the entire planet. I want it. It's new and it's shiny and it's big and I want to touch it. So I rode over to my parents' house and I went and picked this thing up. And then as usual, Mum wants to chin wag because she hasn't seen me for a little while. And she's like, oh, how's life? What's this? And how's that? And what's happening? And who did you talk to? What did they say? What happened 2 years ago? And, you know, like mums do. And bless her, I love her to bits. She's going to watch this, so she's probably, she frowned through that last bit and probably tutted a couple of times as well, like, my son's an asshole. I don't mean it, Mum. I love you. Let's carry on with the story. So I chin wag with Mum and Dad, which is fine. You know, I don't mind it. It's something that I enjoy doing, clearly, because my parents aren't total dicks. And then I leave, right? And now it's like 7:15, and I'm like, fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. I've got to get home, install this graphics card. And by the way, if any of you are familiar with computers, I had two 7970s in my PC, and I was switching to one GTX 980. So not only am I swapping the cards over, I'm swapping the manufacturer, the make of cards. There are two manufacturers. There's ATI and there's Nvidia. Actually, I think they refer to it as AMD now. Whatever. Anyway, there's Team Red and Team Green, okay? AMD, ATI, red, Nvidia are green. Drivers are different. It's all a whole bunch of fuckery to try and switch from one type to the other. But I do it. I'm like, fuck it. It's like 7:45, but I've got time. God damn it, I've got time. So I'll start furiously uninstalling the drivers for the cards I've got in there, and then the PC freezes, and I'm like, ah, fuck. It's like 7 to 8 and my PC's frozen right in the middle of a driver uninstall. What the fuck do I do? So at the time, I'm fucking furiously fisting the reset button, like, fucking come on, you son of a bitch. The PC resets. Everything's all like 640 by 480 resolution, where the words are this fucking big and the icons are like this and the mouse is this large in the middle of the fucking screen, and my eyes are being destroyed. I'm like, ah, it's offensive. So I uninstall everything, shut it down, slap the new card in, boot her up, install the new drivers. All seems well. All seems well. I'm like, yes, fucking yes. And it's like 7:15. It's like 8:15. I'm getting tweets from people saying, where the fuck are you? Where's the stream? What are you doing? Red Renner's like, where's the smorgy? Dips is like, true Sminians, and post a picture of everyone chatting away in the fucking Twitch room with the offline image on the left hand side. And I'm thinking, oh, I feel like such an asshole. I'm so sorry. I just had to install this card. It was shiny and red and black. Anyway, I ended up getting on stream at about 8:15, and all was well. We had good fun playing Dying Light, killing zombies, laughing with a couple of buddies of mine, jumping off buildings and dying a lot. It was really good. Where the fuck am I? Where am I at? Am I in Cows? I think I'm in Cows. I didn't pay attention to where I was going. Ah, well. Alright, buddy. No, apparently you're not. Go fuck yourself. Calm down. Calm down. I'm gonna turn around because I don't want to be here. There's nothing for me here. I don't need to be here. Anyway, I have rambled on. I have rambled on real good. So, just an update of what's happening, where I've been. Service should be back to normal now. It is currently Sunday. I get my bike back next week, they said, so fingers crossed I'll have it back towards the beginning of the week. And yeah, let's go this way. Fuck it. Fuck it. Because I was like, yeah, let's start the year with new videos, new places, new things. And then I don't release a video for 3 weeks because life decides to fuck me up the arse, because that's what happens. Anyway, as usual, guys, I have been Smo. You have been awesome. Peace. Thanks for watching.